Hello again, Cancer. So before we begin your reading, I have two cards, one from Lay Vampire and one from Chakra Wisdom. And what you pulled here is so powerful. So from Lay Vampire, you pulled Creator, Catalyst, Maker, Mother, Father. This card speaks about having the power to bring to life what it is that you're trying to create. So if you're working on a new project right now, you have the ability to make this happen. And Perseverance from Chakra Wisdom is saying, don't give up. Do not give up. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. If you keep working toward it, it will materialize for you. And with the backing of Creator, yeah, you guys are in the process of creating something big in your lives. So if you're taking a new path right now, you're trying to do something new, and you're in the beginning process of doing this, don't give up. Do not give up on your dreams and your desires and the things that you're trying to create, because you have some power behind you. And again, with Perseverance, it talks about upsetting the universal balance when you give up on the things that you want. It's like right there, ready to break through the surface. But when you turn away from it, it goes away. So remember to not give up on what it is that you're trying to create in your life, because it's there. And if you keep working for it, it will manifest in your life. Okay, Cancer. Here's the energy coming through. Nice, nice, nice. The Six of Wands is the victory card. This is where you're being applauded for the hard work that you've done. This is a time to celebrate. There's still more work to do, but definitely this is a time to celebrate all the hard work that you have done so far, which is fantastic to see. And it's no wonder why Perseverance is showing up. It's like, you're doing good work and you're getting there. Don't ever give up. And again, with Creator, yeah, you've got some power behind you right now. And in the past, shit. Oh, Cancer. Death. This to me is such a beautiful card, because it speaks about going through that deep transformation and creating yourself anew. I love seeing it. That is fantastic. Wow, you guys just don't ever cease to amaze me. So yeah, we know this. We've seen it 2 weeks ago and last week, and here it is again. So yeah, we know that you've gone through a pretty deep transformation, and definitely in the creative process. Not only with creating different things in your life, but again, creating yourself anew. You have rose from the ashes like the phoenix. And man, you are on a journey here. And there's this feeling of victory. I love it. I love it. And in the present, yeah. That's fantastic. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is one of the best cards you can see in reading. It's one of the most uplifting. So the Ten of Cups, this is about a very harmonious family life. This is being surrounded by good family, good friends. This is absolute emotional fulfillment. So there's like this beautiful feeling of harmony and bliss in your life. And that's fantastic to see, especially with Cancer. You know, being a water sign, it's important to have good emotions, because what you create out of that is unstoppable. And I love seeing death. Love it. Love it. Future conditions. Shit. Yep. Time for some wine. Oh boy, you guys aren't playing this time. The Magician. Once again, speaking about creation. Everything that we create in our lives first starts with a thought. And that is what the Magician represents. pulling from the divine source and bringing it down to earth to create something big. This is big, big, big here. And again, with Creator, you have the power behind you, definitely, to create whatever it is that you want in your life. And perseverance, again, don't give up. Don't give up. Keep working toward it because it will manifest. With all these beautiful things going on, yes, yes, yes. Whatever you're creating here is going to be powerful. I feel like it's going to have a big impact on your life. And it's going to be emotionally fulfilling. And again, you have victory. So, in the best path to follow, when you look at the Two of Pentacles, to me, this is saying that you need to find balance. And more importantly here, you need to be careful about where you're spending your money. So if you're in this like powerful creative process right now where you're wanting to make something really big, here you need to be careful about feeling like you're juggling too much. And be careful about where you spend your money here. Because, you know, yeah, when it comes to anything that we create in our lives, you know, a lot of times when we're doing something really big, yeah, it's going to cost us a little bit of money, but you need to be careful about where you're spending it, for sure. And find balance. Find balance with all this powerful stuff going on. And you're... oh, shit. Oh, Cancer. Oh, yes, yes, that is fantastic. The Ace of Pentacles. This being in your environment is saying that whatever you're creating is going to bring some wonderful, wonderful financial security into your life. So the aces are always about good opportunities coming through. The Ace of Pentacles has to do with money, which is great. That is perfect to see. And, you know, again, with that being in your environment and seeing that Two of Pentacles, yeah, you need to be a little bit careful about where you're spending your money here. But regardless, with this being in your environment, yes, yes. Whatever it is that you're creating is going to bring some good money into your life and some security. Don't ever give up on that. You may not see it right now with perseverance being there, but again, it's saying that you upset the universal balance if you don't continue to work for it because it's there, and it is. It's in your environment. Your hopes and your fears, and it makes sense. So the Seven of Cups is like, what the hell do I do? There may be too many options in front of you right now. And there may be some disorganization going on. You may have all these different options in different ways of doing what it is that you want to create here. And it's no wonder why that Two of Pentacles is sitting in your best path to follow. Because, yeah, you need to be careful here. You don't want to feel like you have this juggling act going on, you know, and you don't want to be spending money where it's not needed when you're in this creative process. And, you know, again, with the Seven of Cups, it's like if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. So be careful there, you know, be careful about disorganization, you know, and make sure that, you know, you're choosing the absolute best option for you. And don't get caught up with so many different options. Just make sure you look at everything before you make a decision. And again, be careful where you're spending your money. Oh, the outcome. Shit. The moon. This to me in the outcome position means that, you know, and it's no wonder why perseverance is showing up. So with the moon, it's like wanting to gallop down this long road and get to where you're trying to go. And then when you don't see it materialize, you're like, well, forget it. You know, what's the point? Don't do that. Don't do that. So now the moon is about confusion blocking your intuition. This is where you need to pay attention to what that gut feeling is telling you. Pay attention to your intuition. And also there, I always say this, pay attention to your dreams, because the answers that you're looking for may come to you in your dreams. And don't give up. Don't give up. You may have a long road ahead of you here, but it's going to create some beautiful things in your life. I feel like you guys are like wanting to do something again, and it's big. It's big. And it may, have to do with spending some money. You may have to spend some money to make this happen. But, just be careful about where you're spending your money. In this feeling of disorganization. Don't let it cause, confusion. And don't let it block you and make you feel like the things that you're working toward are manifesting, because they will. They will, they will, they will. Don't ever give up. But man, you guys are in this serious, serious creative process right now. I mean, the magician's no joke. That's pulling from the divine source and bringing it down to earth and saying, yeah, we're going to do something big, big. And then you, creator, yes, yes, yes. Don't ever give up on what it is that you're going after. I feel like you have, with the 10 of Cups sitting there, some support. Definitely some support going on from family, more specifically. They're behind you on this. They're wanting to see you create this thing. Whether it's a new business venture or, whatever new thing that you're headed toward, don't give up on it. Even though, you may have this long, difficult road ahead of you, it will be worth it. It will definitely be worth it. Just make sure you're careful about where you're spending your money. Don't feel like because you're not seeing it right now that it's not there ready to manifest. Keep working toward it. Don't upset that universal balance, because you're definitely headed on the right path here. And don't let confusion block you. Take your time down that road. It may take a little bit, but you will see the things that you want manifest. I like this one. I like this one. And of course, you know why. Seeing it again, the way it keeps popping up, and this one being the past coming through. Yeah, we know. We've seen it. We know. But I feel like whatever it is that you're going after here, this may be something having to do with your family. Like a family venture or a family business. But whatever it is that you're trying to create, you definitely have the support of your family, which is fantastic. And you definitely have some domestic bliss going on, which is wonderful too. And again, this feeling of victory, I love it. But there's definitely a need here to be careful where you are spending your money. There may be some options that are available to you as far as where you can spend your money in creating this new thing that you're bringing into your life. But be careful about things seeming like they're too good to be true. Because, with that 2 there, it's like, yeah, there's this need to find some balance, because, there may be this feeling of juggling a little bit too much. And yeah, with the powerful cards that you pulled, understandable, for sure, for sure. So just be careful about all the options that you may have in front of you. Be careful where you're spending your money, because you definitely have some money in your environment, which is great. This is good to see. Then, on top of all of that, coming out with the moon. I worry here a little bit that this disorganization here may cause this feeling of confusion, but I feel like you're going to be okay. It's just that, with perseverance in the moon, to me it suggests that, you're wanting to get there right now. Right now. You want to see it right now, but that's not how that works. You need to continue to work for the things that you're trying to manifest in your life. Again, with the magician, we can sit and think about doing something great with our lives all we want. But if we don't take action, it may never manifest. And when you stop taking that action, it stops. And of course it won't manifest, because you're no longer working toward it. So don't ever give up. And I feel like here with the moon, pay attention to your intuition. And again, I always say this because I feel like it's important. Sometimes the answers that we're seeking come to us in our dreams. So pay attention to your dreams as well, and know that the road may be long, but you will get there, because again, you have some powerful backing right here, and you will be able to create the things that you want in your life.